Welcome back. Yes, we're going to be doing Star Door 15 in this part, but we also need to get some alternate scenes out of the way, so this is the game plan of what we're going to do. At the start of every one of these door parts, where we start an actual door, they may be cut up, but at the start of every door, what we'll do is we'll view another scene, an alternate scene in a situation where we're going to battle someone and we need someone else in the group. You'll get the pattern of it pretty quickly, so first up is going to be Cassius before we come back to this door. Still, I wasn't expecting the two of you to get dragged into this, with you out of the country. I've been reading all the letters you send me. How are the two of you doing? Good? We're both doing great. I'm glad to see you look well, too. I'm not planning on letting age get the better of me yet. Either way, this will be a good chance to show me how much you've improved since you left on your trip. I'm looking forward to it. Right. Of course. And I think that's enough talking. It's time we got started. Don't worry about us either, Dad. Me and Joshua will get out of here safely. We promise. Yeah, we'll be just fine. Oh, I'm sure you will. When you get out of here, I'll have to try and find the time to pop back to Liberl from time to time, too. I'll be happy to see you. Make sure to bring Renne with you, alright? Oh, no problem. Look forward to it. So, hopefully now you get the idea of what we're going to be doing going forward. So, the door. Bring to me the girl loved by the world's darkness. Only then shall the door open. Yes. It's obviously Annalise, isn't it? Such a calm, relaxing room. I think it's the music and the sort of soft colours that I love about this. I shall grant you a memory fragment and my blessing. I wander indifferently in a place that exists beyond good and evil, beyond life and death. There is no fortune or misfortune, no happiness, no sadness. White and black tear into me, heaven and earth torment me. I've been defiled. Where does it begin and where does it end? I don't belong anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. But the world just keeps on turning around me. Number 1, Paradise. Which number would you like today? 15. Certainly. You've been nominated, Renne. Be sure to treat our customer with care. The place was simply known as Paradise. No doubt the building itself had a proper name, but none of us were ever told it. Nor were we ever told exactly where in the land we were, or what we were doing here. Or indeed, how we ended up there to begin with. Morning? Morning, Renne. Oh, you've finally woken up. Hi, Cross. I can see the effects on the screen. That's very... Welcome to Paradise, Renne. Welcome to Paradise. I'm going to have to go, Renne. I've got to go and work. Again? Yeah, it's fine though. I'll be back before long. Be a good girl and wait here in the meantime, okay? Cross was always busy with work, and today was no different. What exactly he did and where he did it, I didn't know. But whatever it was certainly horrible. He wasn't the only one either. The other children were always going out to work too. But for some reason, no one ever called me. The other children became weaker and more emaciated by the day, and yet I spent my time eating delicious food and playing with dolls. I and only I was somehow special. Ross always referred to me as a princess. Morning, Renne. Sure is beautiful out today, huh? Kind of stuffy in here, though. Let's open a window, okay? This girl's name is Etta. She was always smiling and brimming with curiosity, poking her nose into anything and everything in the room and earning a scolding from Cross for it. Hey, you want to play with me? I want to play with dolls, too. I don't mind, but do you even have the time? Don't you have work later? Or do you not have to go and wear any weird clothes today? Ross is working at the moment, so I've got some free time. He's sure been getting nominated a lot lately. I think that's just what people are into these days. Etta was a somewhat precious girl. She loved making stupid jokes and giggling away at them. Adji? No idea. Meanwhile, was more polite and mature. Perhaps that's why she was nominated by so many older men. Another thing that stood out about her was that the way she never once acted like she hated her work, no matter the day. She always performed with skill and care. How come you never seem to hate your work, Adju? I thought it really hurt. I'm fine. There's nothing you need to worry about, Ren. There's a few tricks that make it really simple to manage once you know them. Don't worry about me. You just focus on being happy like you always are. Okay. That's a good girl. You happy? I'm happy. It's just like, oh. Then there was Court, I'm good with that, whose small, delicate stature always ended up with him being battered and played with roughly like he was some sort of doll. It makes sense with the dolls of her now then. Did you seriously end up getting beaten again? Yeah, I don't know why either. Said it's some kind of new game, but I don't get it. Don't worry about me, Ren. I'm fine, honest. I'm used to it. Doesn't even hurt me anymore. As long as I can come back and find you here, I can deal with anything. Court was always bleeding out of our sight. Maybe that was part of his charm. Sure, beautiful people must shed beautiful blood. I'm back, Ren. Sorry, that ended up taking longer than I thought it would. And finally, there was Cross. He was basically our leader. Cross, Etta, Adji, Court, and me. Each of them was so dear to me, and we spent all the time we could together in this room. To my understanding, there were other children in the building, but they didn't matter to me. The only ones who did were the 4 friends I spent my days with, the 4 who lived in paradise alongside me. Oh. 2. Princess. Hey, Cross. What happened to the others? Come, it's just me and you in here now. What are you talking about, Ren? What others? It's always been just you and me in here. Oh. Really, are you sure? Feel like there were more. Nope, there weren't. It's always been just you and me. It was only later when I realized it was Cross who had hidden the others from me. Whether that was so I didn't have to worry about them, or because things had gotten so bad he didn't even think I should see them, I don't know. I always tried to keep my eyes covered from the harsh reality of what was going on around me, so I could keep living in blissful ignorance. Let me give you a useful tip, Ren. Always be sure to say, "It would be my pleasure." Saying that makes everyone smile. No matter what you have to do or what people do to you, always respond with, "It would be my pleasure." Funny how that works, right? After all, it's the customers you're pleasing, not you. Let me give you one too, then. I use this all the time. The best thing to do is try to imagine how your customer is feeling. Like, this must feel really good for them. They seem to love me doing this, or... It's not enough to make you stop feeling pain, but it does stop you needing to worry about doing unpleasant things. Always try to think about what you can do to make the customer happy. That's key. Well, I suppose I should say something too. You should never cry and say you're sorry to a customer. Saying sorry just makes them want to hurt you more. No matter how much it hurts, no matter how sad you feel, don't ever cry. Don't ever say sorry, because no one ever forgives you, even if you do. Thanks, everyone. But I can't see myself needing any of these tips. I never have to do any work. All I have to do is sit in here and hug my dolls. Never have to leave this room. And that's how it should be. You're our princess, and you're really, really important to us. Here's that case of, like, the way it's going and everything, like, she gets picked all the time, doesn't she? We're all here to protect you. That's why we make it so you don't need to see a thing. Ren. Three. Game. What are you doing, Ren? I'm drawing. Look, this is a monster. A monster that's got us locked up in here. It's got golden eyes and black scales, and its mouth stained red with blood of all the people it ate. The colour of sin, huh? How lovely. Its stomach's got to be white, though. Otherwise you wouldn't know which side was the front. That's very true. Where is everyone? Are they out working? Ren? There are no others. There's only me and you here. Are you sure? I don't know. I'm sure. From the very start, it's just been me and you. No others. And let's draw together, shall we? Maybe we could draw a princess next. That'd be nice. Yeah. Cross was doing a good job at covering my eyes from reality, but there was one thing he couldn't completely keep me from. He was getting tired. After the others disappeared, he started taking on all of the work himself. And because of that, slowly he began to vanish too. Let's clean you up, Ren. You're already dirty today. Thanks. You're always so kind. I'm sorry, Ren. I wasn't so hopeless. I swore I'd protect you, and yet... What's wrong, Cross? You're not looking too good. It's nothing. I'm fine. Cross? Just told you that I'm fine. This is all your fault. Mine? Yours. Everything is your fault. You wasted no time in killing all the others. Why are you letting me live for so long? It's all your fault. Why haven't you killed me? I couldn't do that justice. Already dead as it is. Why won't you kill me? For Ren. I will say at this point, they have done this extremely well. Eventually, my first job came. There was no one else to take it. There was no one else to go out in my place. That's why I had to do it myself. I had to step outside that room for the first time. You've been nominated, Ren. Be sure to treat our customer with care. What are you doing, Ren? Just do what you usually do? What's going on here? I was led to believe number 15 was special. She's not normally like this, I can assure you. She's usually a good girl. I don't know what's gotten into her. She's our little angel, capable of meeting all our customers' needs, no matter what they may be. Come on, Ren. Say hello. We've done this enough times now. Yeah, what are you going to do today? A sweet doll? A cool boy? That wasn't me. What? It wasn't me. Again, I cannot do it justice. Someone says something. I close my ears like always. I do just as I always do. I do just as I always do. It's just like, oh, I do just as I always do and go out to work. The water of life. Cross once said that even those near to death could be full of energy again if they drank this. That he was made to drink it all the time. and that its taste was sweet and syrupy. Drink up, Ren. I mixed quite a lot of syrup in today. Drink up nice and slowly, that's it. That's it, make sure not to spill any now. Drink up every last drop. Please, take your time. As the owner went to leave, his head seemed to distort slightly. Maybe he's getting old. Maybe he's just wearing a disguise of some kind. Oh, the medicine started kicking in. Well, Ren, why don't we sit and have a little chat together? It would be my pleasure. Uh-huh. You're always such a good girl. It would be my pleasure. Oh, Ren. Morning, Ren. Sure is beautiful out today, huh? Kinda stuffy in here, though. Let's open the window, okay? Maybe you want to play with me? Yeah. I'm fine, it's nothing you need to worry about, Ren. There's a few tricks that make it... It's gonna do it again, isn't it? It's that case of like, I don't know how you read that out and give it the same oomph that it has. It's just like, it's horrible to see her basically breaking. Like the walls of like this barrier, this protection she's built around herself just falling apart. All of them have gone. What in... Those subhuman monsters? Can people even keep living on like this? You even call someone in this state alive? I'm guessing she inflicted all those cross-like marks on herself. Oh, I thought it was them. Oh, Ren. Probably not to maintain her own sanity. She wanted to keep living that much. This is a living human. I want to see what she's like when she's really alive, Louvet. Can we take her into the society? It's that strange thing of like the society is the best thing that happened to her then. The dream goes on. You're strong, Ren. That's what Joshua told me one day. Wasn't something I'd heard before either. I'm strong, Ren. Yes, I am. I'm strong. I'm strong. I'm strong. As an enforcer candidate, Ren proved to be exceptionally capable. Then one day, Joshua disappeared. Oh, I forgot that aspect. Yeah, no, oh. And the world just kept on turning. Just where has Joshua gone, anyway? All he said was that he was going away to do a job and it was going to take a while. I wanted him to know that I'd become a proper enforcer now. I wanted to introduce him to my real papa and mama, too. But I suppose all of that can wait. He'll come back eventually. I know he will. Then he can tell me all about what he did while he was away. But he'll definitely be back. He will. Oh no. Ren, what did you do? Because I recognize those two parents. A baby. How sweet. He's so cute. A brand new life. Clean and pure, untainted by anything. He's probably a good child. He'll be raised well and grow up to be a fine, respectable adult. Unlike me. The path was closed to me long ago. Hope you'll find happiness, nameless child. Why? Oh dear. He really is cute, isn't he? He looks just like his mother. There, that's a good boy. I still regret what happened to our last child. It looks like the goddess didn't abandon us after all. Now, I thought we weren't going to talk about that anymore. We need to leave the past in the past. Oh. I suppose you're right. It's sad, but it's probably what she would want, too. There we go, who's a good little baby? Renne. Impure children. The past. What happened to our last child? Really? That was what I was. From the very beginning. I was... From the day I was born, I was... Renne. Oh. Louve. As enforcers, we have the freedom to do whatever we want, whenever we want. It's up to you what you want to do. I won't make that choice for you. Can't help but wonder whether they're even worth the effort of cutting down, but that is your choice to make. I wonder indifferently in a place that exists beyond good and evil, beyond life and death. There is no fortune or misfortune, no happiness, no sadness. White and black tear into me, heaven and earth torment me. I've been defiled. Where does it begin and where does it end? I don't belong anywhere, not going anywhere, but the world just keeps on turning around me. Unbeknownst to me, the world just kept on turning. But that's fine. The world is always turning for my sake. That's why I've got nothing to feel sad about. I don't care about some silly imposters. They're not my real papa and mama. I have paid a mater now. It's so cold. Oh. Thanks, Peter Mater. That's right. I'm in the right. I'm in the right. I'm always happy. I'm always having fun. Because The world doesn't revolve just around you. And it won't always change because you demand it. It should be obvious. Because I really care about you, Renne. I won't lecture it anymore. Renne, you answer how your heart tells you. It's almost dawn. Let's go. We're going to Crossbell. Once we're high enough up, switch off your boosters and switch to your regular flight engines. Side story, Paradise, finished. Congratulations, you did as you said you would. You broke my mask. You're right then. It really is you. I never thought I'd be so lucky to see you again. Not that I can imagine this reunion has much meaning for you at this point. You have no idea. I was scared, I think. I might have been given the chance to meet you again, but I knew from the start it was going to be short-lived. I knew I'd have to go through the pain of losing you a second time, but tried to pretend I had no idea who you were to avoid it. That's why you ended up with that mask. It was my own weakness and inability to face up to the truth. Right? Precisely that. I was summoned within this world to act as the final, strongest guardian. That much you already know. It was the Lord of Phantasma who called me, but they weren't the one who decided I should wear this thing. That was likely all of you. This world changes as a result of one's thoughts and desires. It's not at all impossible for that to be the case. I thought so. Now, thanks to your efforts, my job here is finally done. To tell you the truth, with a dragon to support me, didn't actually expect you to win. I barely did. Everyone here by my side at that. Well, working with others to achieve a goal isn't a sign of weakness. You've become a lot stronger too, Estelle Bright. I'm impressed. Still got some way to go before you can equal your father, though. No doubt. I won't get there by rushing things. Just gotta keep at it one step at a time. And as long as I have Joshua, I'm sure I'll get there eventually. Estelle. I hope you will. As for you, Renne, I never even had the chance to say goodbye to you the first time, did I? I'm sorry. I wouldn't have chosen to leave you that way. It's not your fault. Besides, if you and Joshua hadn't stepped in and saved me, I'd still be alone today. So I'm not mad. I'll always be grateful to you. Thank you. Under any other circumstances, I'd ask for you to pat me on my head one last time. But those claws of yours look like they'd kinda hurt, so maybe it's better if you don't. I'm sorry there, too. So, Kevin Graham, can you finally have complete confidence in your theory? Yep, every last shred of doubt in my mind is gone. I'll make sure everyone you cared about gets home safe and sound. You can count on it, Louvet. In that case, count on you I shall. I think this goes without saying, but the Lord of Phantasma is no ordinary foe. This won't be easy for you, but don't mistake what you need to do. Thanks. I'll take that warning to heart. I guess this is it, huh? I'm afraid so. I can finally return to where I belong. Yeah. I delivered your sword to Karen, by the way. Thank you. Don't worry about us. We'll be resting in peace together. Well, Joshua. Yeah. Goodbye, Louvet. Louvet. Joshua, I'm fine. This is always how this was going to end. Besides, the last time I lost him, all I did was act like a child who couldn't let go and worry him in his final moments. This time I was actually able to properly say goodbye. Yeah. I'm really glad.